Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here. Jobu, his lazy ass, well, it's still asleep. Let me grab my coffee. You've got to get up pretty early in the morning when you really love football like I do. And I know it's not even game day. Game day isn't until tomorrow morning. But it looks like we may be having the tailgate to end all tailgates. Um, I've got I know 40 plus people who have contacted me about coming and join this tailgate. I'm hoping that everything will go great. I'm actually out here getting ready to put these pork shoulders in. And this thing, I got to tell you, this is the greatest invention in the world. I don't know who came up with it, but it's fantastic. It is actually an electric coal starter. And literally, it's like a blow dryer. You put it out underneath the coals, and literally, in the matter of just a couple of minutes, you've got your charcoal without any lighter fluid on it, so it doesn't get that lighter fluid taste on it. And I've got my wood chips in here, so literally in the matter of just a couple of minutes, you put this thing on here. It sounds like a blow dryer. You put it on low to start out with, and then you put it up on high to really get it going. Now I hope my neighbors don't think I'm burning down the neighborhood. And just like that, in a matter of just the time I've started this video, I've got coals ready to go for the smoker. So it's going to be about 16, 17 hours that this stuff will be smoking tonight. And I'm going to have it ready to go tomorrow to make it real simple. I'm going to be going to Restaurant Depot, getting a big case of chicken wings. We're going to be having Mojo Punch. And we're going to be ready to take on those Washington Redskins. Weather be damned. I've got a tarp to go out there, guys. I've got a propane heater, so that way if it gets cold, we can stay warm. We are going to have a blast. Now, the question will be, what are our Dallas Cowboys going to be able to do? It's going to be a messy field. It's going to get sloppy, and that's when you run the damn rock. I believe that we have the advantage right there, but we need to be able to put pressure on Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is actually a really good quarterback if given time. And his favorite target has been Vernon Davis, who's basically resurrected his career and is the NFL leader in yardage in reception. So we got to stop that guy. We do that. Their running game is not to be feared like, say, ours. Look at that. Tell me that isn't cool. Um, Let that get going a little bit there, and then get ready to put it in the smoker. That running game of theirs is not that good, and with their offensive line be it battered and bruised as much as they are, it's going to be a rough day for them, I believe. But, throw all this stuff out the window because it's the Cowboys versus the Redskins. And apparently I'm waking up everybody in the house here as I get ready to smoke. But hey, that's what you get when you love football. Ah, man. I got to have my morning coffee. Remember last night I had those pork shoulders, those two of them. Cut that skin off of them real good with that ulu knife, and put some mustard on them. I forgot to put the mustard on it first. Put it on there later, and then put some more rub on it. So let's take a look at these guys. Let me go ahead and get in here real good so you can look at these. There. Look at that. You see how much liquid got pulled out of there? That's a lot of the fat that's beginning to get broken down because of the mustard and the rub that I put on there. And what's going to happen is as you slowly cook these pork shoulders or these pork butts, those hogs are going to get tender. They're going to get juicy. Now, everybody does theirs a little differently. Some people will just put theirs in a brine and all that, and they just put it in there, and then they add the seasoning later. But see, I like to use cinnamon, nutmeg, brown sugar, cayenne pepper, chipotle chili powder, garlic salt, and a little bit of cumin, and put that all together for my rub and let that soak in, because what that does is that starts giving it some of that barbecue flavor, and it gives it a crust on the outside. And that crust, I gotta tell you, it's dry, almost like beef jerky, but the flavor on it is just incredible. And when you take that layer, I'm just sitting there eating that crust layer as I'm sitting there pulling it apart. But this is going to be fantastic tomorrow at the tailgate. And I hate to do it to all you guys that aren't going to be there, but I want you to see start to finish. And that's what we have right here. Tomorrow we're going to see the finish with you guys and get a real taste test and find out if I can really cook or if I'm just full of crap. Oh boy. Smoker's almost at 220 degrees. We're gonna let this sit out here for about 30 minutes to reach a little bit more room temperature before we get in. And then I'm off to Restaurant Depot to get some stuff. It's that time, guys. Time to get these hogs smoking. Oh man, I can't wait till tomorrow. Is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is.